With one long weekend pass away from the wife and kids, it was finally time to get back to the Alps and experience the high altitude, thin air and tag 2 summits over the mythical 4,000 metre line. The plan was to head to Zermatt first for some easy acclimatisation in climbing Breithorn, before spending the next 2 days summiting Bishorn, the true objective for the weekend. After a night in a hostel, we were up and out early for a short walk through Zermatt to get the first cable car of the day and take us up to Klein Matterhorn at 3,800 metres. So that's it, we've made it to the top of Klein Matterhorn Glacier Paradise, and that behind me is the objective for the day. Breithorn. Breithorn is famous for being one of the most accessible 4,000 metre peaks in the Alps, with the cable car doing most of the heavy lifting. After leaving the cable car behind and walking down the ski run, we kitted up before setting off across the glacier. As well as giving us some good acclimatisation training, this was also great in helping us to re-find our mountain legs and brush up on our glacier travel skills, as well as soaking in some truly spectacular scenery. Just over 4,000 metres now, and the climb to the summit has started. Still 150 of up to go. It is just stunning, absolutely stunning, glorious. So I think we must be getting close to the summit ridge now. My watch reckons we're higher than the summit. The calibration's gone a bit squiffy, but can't be far. Can't be far. Onwards. So, this is this on the summit of Breithorn, surrounded by giants. It is awesome. Time to go down. There's still plenty of groups going up. Not sure I feel comfortable going up at this time, but there you go. Down the steep bit. Feeling good? You doing, Rick?
Some of us are feeling good, yeah. Better than I was at the top.
It's easy coming down, it's hard going up.
It's dead easy coming down.
Clouds are coming in as well. Interested to see what it does later.
I would do it again. If anybody hasn't done it, I would definitely recommend it. Views are stunning.
Back to the lift.
Yeah, let's go.
Beyond the rope work and getting back into the flow of glacier travel, Breithorn gave us a tasty reminder of what it feels like to be at 4,000 metres. We made the classic mistake of setting off from the cable car at our sea level pace, feeling great, but that early exertion caught up with some of us and paid the price for moving too quickly too soon. But this was a big part of our training run on Breithorn, to relearn our pace in this environment and at this altitude before our summit attempt on Bishorn. Breithorn was a wake-up call we needed, but the easy part of the weekend is officially over. We've had the luxury of the cable cars and the Zermatt crowds. Now it's time to head over to the wilder side of the valley. The Bishorn is a completely different beast, and with a massive hut walk ahead of us, there won't be any lifts to save our legs this time.
Back at the station.
Done it?
Yeah.
From one sublime setting to another, but the vibe couldn't be more different. Zermatt had the glitz, but the feel for Zinal, this is something else. Blissfully quiet and tucked right at the end of the Val d'Anvers, all you can hear is the sound of the birds and the cowbells. After topping out on Breithorn yesterday, we made the 2-hour drive to this valley and just chilled. We're starting the trek now, and it's a 2-day mission to get to the top of Bishorn. We've learned from yesterday's effort and are just going to take it easy today, but looking at the views, it's very hard to complain.
So that's us, about an hour in for day 1 on Bishorn. Struggled with the watch getting started, it couldn't find the satellites, which meant we went slightly the wrong way, but on course now. Absolutely sublime. Snowy mountains, cows with bells on, distant roar of waterfalls, and blue skies. Can't quite believe it's going to be thunderstorms later tonight, but forecast is glorious again tomorrow, which is what we want. Just need to take it slow and steady up to the hut. Slow and steadily.
As we climbed out of the Val d'Anvers to the next valley, the whole feeling changed again. We'd left the traces of the villages behind, and suddenly the snowy peaks feel like they're right on top of us. This weekend was turning out to be just one smorgasbord of one stunning view after the next.
Oh, we're nearly there. It's taken longer than I'd like, but you can see tomorrow's objective over there, I think. Bishorn. Wow. That's something, innit? Wow. Well, this is bed for the night. It's going to be a little bit cosy, but I'm not going to sleep anyway, so there you go. 4 AM breakfast and 4:30 start. Brilliant.
It's 5 AM and the summit pushes on. We spent 10 minutes picking our way across the rocks in the dark before getting to the edge of the glacier and kitting up. Looking up, you can see the trail of headlamps from the parties ahead and hear the clinking of other parties around us. It's a completely different world up here, silent other than the rhythmic crunching of crampons on ice. The camera isn't coming close to picking it up, but the alpenglow on the peaks is just sublime. We've definitely learnt the lessons from Breithorn though. No rushing today. We settle into a really steady and deliberate pace. We are playing the long game today, one foot in front of the other, just finding our rhythm in the thin air.
So we have traversed the glacier, and we're just on the climb now. Probably about 500 metres of up to go. Feeling the altitude, but slow and steady. Sun's up, alpenglow is gone, but it's still sublime. Onwards.
The sun has risen around us and we're feeling good. There's no rushing and no real gasping for air, although we're definitely feeling it. Just that steady alpine plod. We can feel the summit getting closer with every step we take, and I can't stop thinking about what a sublime setting we're in. From suburban England to sunrise at 4,000 metres, it's magic.
Ça au final en fait. C'est une montagne c'est que t'as les infiltrations d'eau, ça gèle, ça garde ça tient la roche, une fois que ça gèle, et quand elles font. On est sûr que l'autre était.
So this is us on the summit of Breithorn, 3.5 hours. Time to go down now.
Some of the Bishorn in the background. Breithorn.
Stunning. Onwards.
Yeah, let's do this.
It was then a slow and steady plod back down the glacier, just a long steady cruise back to the hut, all the while still soaking in the full setting of where we were. Getting back to the hut, the first order of business was downing a bottle of Coke. After an early start and a hard effort, this was absolute magic. We then had the knee-crunching reality of the descent back to Zinal, 1,600 metres of vertical drop all the way to the valley floor, and by the time we reached our apartment, our legs were absolutely cooked. But what an awesome adventure. 1 weekend and 2 4,000 metre peaks. Boom.
Take a photo there.
No, video.
Yeah.
Took you a while.
Done.